A Volt-ohm meter comes in a variety of shapes, sizes, and styles, and it's used to test a number of things. Basically, we can think of it as an electrical measurement instrument, and it's essentially used for troubleshooting different types of stuff. For example, we can use it to test appliances such as a refrigerator, uh, wash machine, microwave, TV, phones, computers, anything that runs on electricity. We can also use it to test fuses or circuit breakers. And basically, we're not actually testing the circuit breaker, but we're testing, the power cord plug-in, and we're testing to see if there is electricity there, or if it's actually working or not. And as we've mentioned, you can also test wires. There's batteries like single A, double A, triple A, any types of batteries you can test to see if they still work with this. I've seen people test it for solar powered stuff. You can test your 12-volt automotive battery as well, or even a 6-volt riding motor battery. There's a wide range of stuff you can test with it. The key element is that it can test electricity and resistance, stuff like that, and we'll look at it in a little more detail here. Basically, you have a positive cable, or red, and then we have a negative cable, which is black, which is simple enough. Now, a word of caution here, and that word of caution is essentially that if you're testing an appliance, turning the appliance off is not enough. You have to make sure that the power cord is unplugged. You do not want the power cord of your appliance plugged in. That's not very good because it can lead to an electric shock, and you don't want to get shocked, and also fry your tester where you have to go out and buy a new one. Now, what exactly does Volt-ohm meter measure? Well, it measures basically three different things. Some of them actually do quite a bit more than that, but we'll focus on the three key things that most of them measure, and that is voltage. First off, there's AC, or alternating current, and that's when the current can go this way, and then it can all of a sudden switch directions and go the opposite way. So that's what we call alternating current. It measures direct current as well, and direct current is basically it just goes one way the entire time. The electric current flows in one direction, or flows one way. It can also measure current in amperes, and basically when you're doing like amps and stuff, the question is you're testing for continuity. Does an electrical pathway exist? For example, you can do an open circuit test, short circuit test, or just like basic grounding tests. You want to just know, okay, do we have any continuity? Does an electrical pathway actually exist in these type of tests? Now, the third type of thing it measures is resistance in OHM. So we have voltage, both AC and DC, current in amperes, and resistance in OHMs. Now, as we close here, I'd like to do some math conversions to just give an idea of how this stuff relates to each other. Amps, or amperes, are equal to volts divided by OHMs. So, for example, if we have 120 volts and 12 OHMs, we'll have 10 amps. Now, watts are going to be equal to volts multiplied by amps. So in the same example, if we had 120 volts and 10 amps, that would give us 1,200 watts. And 1,000 watt hours is going to be equal to 1 kilowatt hour. So if we had 1,200 watts of 120 volt 10 amp, that means each hour it would give us approximately 1.2 kilowatt hours is how much electricity it would use. And this essentially wraps up our overview of the Volt OHM meter. Thank you for watching.